Hi everyone, Bren's here. I would like to start off by saying this is my first ever YouTube video that I'm doing for fun. And this is just a tier list of what I think of the current F1 2024 grid. And personally, this is all subjective, of course, and this is for fun. I will be making fun of myself, perhaps some drivers, and commenting on their appearances. If you don't like it, feel free to click away. But this is mainly for entertainment purposes. I do want to clarify that I do respect these people as human beings. They're just really hot, and it's just fun. It's just all in good fun, okay? So, first things first, I'm the realist. Oh god, that was cringe. Okay, moving on along, anyways. So, I found this tier list on the tier list maker, and I customized it to the way I think my tier list would be for now, you know? And I have some of the pictures of the F1 drivers. I would like to give credit to Amy, who created this, so thank you, Amy. Not that I know Amy, of course, but yeah, let's begin. So the first one is George Russell. Mm. George Russell is part of Mercedes. He has currently 155 points as of September 28th, 2024. Yeah. So, personally, I would place him around. I want to say he's all right. Uh, Lee, he looks a little bit creepy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But I think that's just like his face. Like, no offense. Like, I know he's like handsome, but to me, he's just not my cup of tea. I mean, he could be your cup of tea, but eh. um. So yeah, so that's my opinion on him. But as a driver, he's doing great. Definitely props to him. But also that alpha pose that he has when they were doing the promo video for him with his arms to the side. That was really funny. But I'm more so a new F1 fan. I haven't watched a lot of racing. I'm just here for the memes and the thirst. It's usually really funny for me. And if you see on the right hand corner, I have free run. So I'm also like an anime weeb. I like anime. And to explain some context with free run, the free run like gifs and stuff, just go watch free run. It's like a great anime. Like you'll love it. You like D&D or fantasy. If you like Lord of the Rings or high magic, high fantasy shit like that, you're gonna love it. Okay, so I definitely recommend that you go check that out. I got sidetracked. So back over to the next driver is Carlos Sainz from Ferrari, the smooth operator. I sadly I have eyes and I can see, so he goes like all the way like at the top. Like he's like spicy raw dogging, like mwah, like bro, like bro, come on. Um, as a driver, I think let me see, he has currently 190 points, so he's doing great. Um, and he is very attractive, but if I'm gonna be honest, I would also need like moving him over here as well, because I would also need to double fist like some shots for confidence because of just how intimidatingly like hot he is. Because Jesus, have you seen that man? Um, but yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave him here. Anything pretty much above like simply lovely is just, they're pretty much up there. You know, it's just the different ways I like to describe them. It's my video, so. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. The next one is, oh god, it is Lance Stroll. Ugh, for Aston Martin. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go with no. It's definitely you, not me. Um, Diamonds are definitely made under pressure, but not you. I think you just remain just a carbon, like carbon footprint. Um, I also gauge based off like personality from just the experience that I've had, just in general, just going over their interviews and just, I'm no expert, by the way. This is just all subjective opinion for entertainment purposes. He is not my type, and I don't really like him per se, but also I don't like how he drives. Um, Currently, he does have 24 points, so I'll definitely like be like, okay, but still, if he's not busy crashing his car, that is. No offense, but yeah, I mean, maybe I could do better, maybe I couldn't. I wouldn't know, but it's a hard job. I'm driving really, really fast. And I'm not being sarcastic. Um, Anyways, just don't like his personality. Looks wise, it's okay. Not really, not really my type. Alrighty. So moving along, I believe the next one. Keep in mind, I don't know all of the drivers. Okay, I know a good chunk of them because I'm just a recently new fan. Uh, the next one is Kevin Magnussen. I hope I said that right. He's giving daddy vibes. He currently has 6 points. I would like to politely say no, thank you, good sir, but definitely, um, he's hanging in there. I mean, he's Haas, so yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I gotta say about him. um, let's see. The next person, I believe, is going to be Yuki. I believe it's Yuki. Oh wow, Yuki Tsunoda for. Really? I didn't know he was driving for Red Bull. Man, I was not paying attention. For RB? I thought he was driving for. Oh, he's RB. Okay, RB's different from Red Bull. Derp. Um, I heard down the tree line that he has anger issues. Um, but I'm sure he can calm down. Uh, he's not my type per se. but he seems like an alright guy-ish. But I do know he has anger levels same as Max Verstappen. So personality, I want to say no, thank you. Good sir. Alrighty, moving on along. We have the lovely Lewis Hamilton, the driver for Mercedes in the current 2024 lineup. I believe he will be going over to Ferrari soon. But we'll have to see how he does in 2025. But currently, he has 174 points. Um, hmm. Yeah, he's pretty hot, pretty up there. I would definitely need some shots for confidence, because he seems like a very serious and intimidating guy. I haven't seen a lot of interviews with him, but this is just going off of racing, background, personality, what I can gauge from photos and the clips that I've seen so far. But yeah, that's where I would place him. Next up, we have the legendary Max Verstappen. Dot 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 dot. Max Verstappen. Okay, where is he? Pretty sure he's at the top. Okay, yeah, he is literally at the top. As we all know, or some of you know, or some of you don't know, he has been a world champion for a while now, and he has 331 points. Drives for Red Bull Racing. I want to say he's hot. Although I would also say he's just simply lovely. Just put him there. If you get it, you get it. But if you don't, it's the term that he says when he wins. He says it often, but it's just a running joke in the F1 community. I'm not an expert of any sort. It's just what I've learned from other content creators that I've watched. Next up, we have Oscar Piastri, who drives for McLaren, and he currently has 237 points. I really, really like him. He's really, really cool, and he is a rookie, from what I've been told and what I can gather. He's currently one of my favorites, and I love him, and he doesn't know me, but I love him. I'm living in my Delulu era, so I would like to put him, let's see, I would put him at the very, very top, because he is the best boy. He is the legend. He is very talented as a driver. He's very calm, reserved, collected, but I also appreciate like the facial reactions that he has. Um, Similar to me, if I were to ever show my face, my expressions are very reactive, very expressive, as you would say. He definitely seems, well, Oscar seems more so of the reserved type. Um, he's definitely the best boy, and he is Charles Leclerc's son, adopted son. Um, I'm sorry, Oscar, but definitely gulp, gulp, gulp that dick. Yeah, I'll say that. Definitely. Moving on along. Scrolling back down over to the next one is the legendary Charles Leclerc. Lord Percival. uh, the bane of pretty much everyone who knows him in terms of women, in terms of being attracted to him. I am attracted to him. I mean, even men are attracted. He's like the Ryan Reynolds of the F1 community. Like, how could you not? Like, it's the same thing for like Carlos Sainz, you know, and perhaps for Lewis as well. But Charles is like nice, you know, like really, really, ugh, right there, right up there. He drives for Ferrari, if you don't know, but he currently has 245 points. He is up there. Let's see. For him, definitely all the way up to spicy hot raw dogging, and I am not sorry. Um, God blessed you with those genes, those genetics, Charles. So good for you, man. Sadly, I hope Ferrari can get their shit together and formulate a better strategy so that you can win. World champion, hopefully. Cheering you on. Um, I swear to God, I hope none of these F1 drivers watch this. And I'm pretty sure they won't. Oh gosh. What am I doing with my life? That's the mood. Um, the next one that we have is Pierre Gasly. Gosley. I hope I'm saying that right. Currently has 8 points. He drives for Alpine, and I believe he is French. Hit or miss. It's either you like him or you don't like him, from what I can gather. I think I'm having like a brain fart, but he's all right. You know, he's all right. He's all right. He's all right. Yeah. Um, I don't have much to say about him because I don't really follow him as much. There's like 20 freaking drivers, man, or y'all, man, y'all, being respectful to everyone's different genders, or trying to. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a huge fan of him, but uh, anyways, moving on. I love this next one. It is ya boy Lando Norris. He is popular with the younger fan base, and a lot of people don't like him, but I love him. And I liked him when he was smiley. In the past, I liked him when he was little Lando Norris, where he fell asleep, and the announcer like called him out for it. Um, he's just lovely, great guy overall. Just listening to his interviews and his chicken shop date with Amelia de Moberg, like that fucking, ugh, he's just adorable with his Capri Suns. Um, he drives for McLaren, and currently he has 279 points. He might be able to win world champion or Oscar actually. Maybe Charles, but Max is definitely on the lead right now, and if he wins, good for him, you know. But at the same time, I'm like, I like all these drivers. I like a good amount of the drivers. I don't like all the drivers. I like a good amount of like the drivers, and I'm cheering them on. Like, I'm trying to be positive, but at the same time, I'm also a horny fucking bitch. So, you know, work with me here, all right? Um, Anyways, so Lando for me definitely will go all the way up. He definitely lands under like Brat Summer. Like I would smash that sober as fuck. I would Hulk smash that even with the fucking like button. Fucking spicy hot raw dogging. And he's also the best boy. up there with Oscar. Like, have you seen the way these two boys like just vibe off of each other? At the same time, everyone's just trying to create controversy. Everyone's trying to say like, "Oh, let's pit them against each other." But in my opinion, I think they're both lovely. They're both simply lovely, and I would want either of them to win World Cup or World Champion, and if not, there's always 2025. Um, I have seen like clips here and there of Lando streaming, so he's very personable. Bleh. English is hard. And I really like the way he presents himself, and he just seems like a really chill guy overall to hang out with. But also would totally date. Like any of them up here would smash, date, fuck, marry, whatever. Um I just had a thought. People called him like broccoli head because of his hair, and I like his hair. His hair is lovely. And see all those that hating, y'all just hating to hate. Um but I get it, you know. Anyways, moving back to the next one. I don't know this one too well. I just know he's from Mexico, Sergio Perez. Oof, he has 144 points, and he is with Red Bull Racing, so he's driving with Max. He's a little bit older, but definitely doesn't stop him from earning them points. He's not really my cup of tea, but he'll definitely go under no thank you, good sir. Um, and that's all I really have to say about him, really. Other than I do know that he works well with Max in terms of when there's pressure, he does like a really good job from what I've seen slash heard, of course. And I will move on to the next one. The next one is Alexander Albon, who is a driver for Williams. He currently has 12 points. Oh. Overall, he seems like a pretty nice guy from what I've gathered. And he seems very sweet. Honestly, he's like the sweetest. Um and he definitely will fall under a simply lovely, cuz he is. He's simply fucking lovely. He's just great. Good guy overall. Point wise, he's trying. You know, he's trying. Okay. He's working with what he's got. Um and yeah, that's all I have to say really. He's doing great. Hang in there, Alexander. You'll get there someday. Moving on along, we have who's that? The images are a little bit smaller. I believe that is Oscan. Yes, that is Esteban Oson. Sorry, I mispronounced your name, buddy. He currently has 5 points, and he drives for Alpine. I have heard mixed things about him, but not really a fan. So it's you, not me. Sorry, not sorry. Anyways, moving on along over to the next one. It is Nico Hulkenberg, and he drives for Haas, and currently has 24 points. He is very daddy, like he is very attractive, but he will fall under It's all right. If you were younger, like in his like if he's not like a dad, like definitely he would be a lot higher on the list. But he's all right, he's okay. I mean, he is daddy. Like he's very daddy. Okay, I'll give you that. But in this tier list, he's just gonna be. He's all right. He's all right. He's hot though. Yeah. Um. uh. Anyways, I know he's a good driver. He's just he's all right. There's just a lot of stars. There's just a lot of stars up here. And Max too. Max, you're a star. This isn't rating by skill, by the way. This is rating on who I find attractive. But if you as long as they're like up there, they're pretty high up there. The next one is Fernando Alonso. Oops, I almost said his name wrong. Sorry about that. And he drives for Aston Martin, and he is currently holds 62 points. Nice. Not my cuppa. He is very daddy, and he is very attractive. Sadly, I will be committing the cardinal sin, as I've seen his TikToks, so I'm just gonna put him right there. No, thank you, good sir. I'm like into daddies, but I'm not into daddies. But I'm into daddies, but I'm like, I think I use the daddy like as like more so as a joke rather than if I were to like actually date them. But like daddy isn't like attractive. That's the way I use it. Like he's hot. Uh, he is attractive. If I were older, like a lot older, maybe 10 years, 20 years, maybe. Just guesstimating his age in my head, but probably would put him a lot higher, but not me though. Currently, at my age, I ramble a lot, so I hope y'all love this. Moving on along, we have the poor Daniel Ricciardo. You will be missed. Much sad. He seems very like he gets along with everyone, and he like brings smiles, to the other drivers. And I've seen him in other like interviews and skits with other F1 drivers from other teams, like with Lando, um, and even with like I think his current teammate, even his other teammates. He does a really good job, and it just I know he's a good driver and he's been around for a hot second. It's just it's really sad to see him go, and I get that F1's supposed to be like super competitive and stuff like that, but it just really sucks because it's like he worked so hard and he got so far, and then in the end, it doesn't even matter. No, he just lost it. But I heard like F1's not the only thing you can do. You can do indie racing. You can do other things. I think so. I'm sure they'll be fine. Hopefully, they're all rich. They'll be fine. Uh, that's my logic and reasoning. I mean, if you want to like counteract it, then counteract my statement in terms of they're pretty much like rich, like they'll be fine. Uh, F1 racing is a sport for the rich. You gotta be pretty rich to even get up there. Um, so I think he'll be okay. It just really sucks that he's gone. Well, not gone, but more so got kicked, but or replaced. In terms of attractiveness, I saw him do the you said the line about how he was like an alpha like athlete or some shit. Like he said like he's like a top rated like sportsman or something. High peak performance, like I don't know, he's something like that. You'll have to remind me in the comments, but
Is that real sweat? It's real sweat. I'm a high performance athlete. Athletes sweat. Sweat, baby. Sweat, sweat.
he was like, bruh, bruh. And I fucking died because bro's got fucking. He's got a personality. I'll give him that. He's got a personality. Like, he's hot. And he definitely falls under. I would definitely do him sober, Brad Summer style. Like, he's pretty hot. It's just, he's funny too. And a little bit cringe. A little bit ick, but at the same time, it's like, he's hot. But that's me though, okay? So and also this is just all like for shits and giggles, for fun, you know. Anyways, he got 12 points, but sadly is going to be replaced by someone else. I think he was going to be replaced by this other guy. I don't remember his name, but I did not find him attractive. I don't know anything about his driving accolades because I'm new at F1, so bear with me. Anyways, moving on along to the lovely Logan Sargent from America. He is definitely a looker. He's definitely model vibes. Like, he definitely, like, he's hot. Like, like, he's fucking hot. Like, what the fuck? Like, most of, like, F1 drivers are hot. Like, they should just be models. Like, they'll be fine. You know, like, you don't need to stress. There's no pressure, I guess. But there is, like, stress and pressure of being a model. Like, I'm not saying, you know, that there's no, like, stress or pressure. But, damn, he's hot. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the actual, like, fuck? You know? Like,
And this is what really worries me about gooning.
like, literal goon danger right there. Like, he's just so fucking, yeah. In terms of attractiveness, and sex appeal, of course. But in terms of driving, he has 0 points. And I know that he crashed a lot and that he got kicked off, or replaced. Just like poor Daniel. But he definitely does earn a Hulk smash. Like, would let him smash. Don't know about his personality. I just know that he's hot. And he didn't drive too well, but that's okay. You know, there's always other opportunities. I don't know if you can climb back into F1. But if he gets better, he could. Who knows? If not, then I'm sure he'll be happy, or he'll be fine wherever he is, you know. Emotionally, it sucks. Like, you know, like to reach like the pinnacle of F1 racing only to be dropped out, like, or replaced. It sucks. I feel that. If you ever like failed a test, it's like that, but like even worse. Like, you've gotten like a shit ton. Like, let's just say you worked so hard to get all your good grades, and just having like a few bad Fs just knock that out, and you just fail immediately. God, could you imagine if school is like that? Just a few Fs, or a few crashes, or a good chunk of like Fs, and you have like a majority of like A's, like climbing up, you know, through the years. God, that's depressing. But they'll be fine. They're rich, I think, or they should be, from what I can gather. He'll land on his feet. Anyways, moving on along to Valtteri Bottas. He is driving for Kick Saber. His mustache and hair gives Australian vibes, but he's not Australian. He's like, I don't know what he is. He's something. He's Finland. Yes, he's Finland. Um, he's all right. He's not my like cup of tea, but you know, he's all right. But he's definitely gonna be no thank you, good sir. I'm sure you're a good team player, but I'm gonna pass. 0 points currently as well, but that's okay. You could try. Tides could change, and they could get a fastest lap, and they can get a point there. Um, if not, then there's always next year, and the year after that, and if you're not kicked off, then, anyways, you get it, okay? Moving on along, we have Joe Guan Yu. He's also in Kick Saber, Sabur. And he's Chinese. He seems okay. Um, Currently has 0 points as of 28th of September 2024. I want to say he's cute. He's okay. Not really my type, but oh, thank you, good sir. So that's just me though. Okay. Uh, Next up is the lovely Franco Colapetino. I don't know if I said that right. Colapetino. He seems pretty cool for the most part. I like him. Looks wise, he's fucking hot. Like, he's definitely beautiful. Very beautiful man. Them curly hair locks. Gosh. Um, and he's very personable. Very nice guy. People seem to like him. I know for a fact that Lando definitely likes him. But he's definitely would gulp 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 that shit, bro. Moving him, I'm probably gonna move him around, probably up here. Yeah, a little bit sergeant level. Would fucking smash, Hulk smash that. And when I say Hulk smash, I meant both ways. Okay, both ways. um, but yeah, so there you have it. There you have the lovely, lovely tier list that I have created for whoever's watching. Honestly, um, I want to say thank you for watching. Um, if you stayed around this long, and I hope we get to see the world champion soon. Um, yeah, definitely best boys. Oscar, Lando, Charles, beautiful as always. Logan, beautiful. Franco, beautiful. I'm like paranoid that it got. Nope, that's his name. Daniel, R.I.P. You'll be missed. Carlos, ugh. Lewis, ugh. Max, you're hot, but you also like a hot fucking Sid. Like you're Sid, but like really fucking hot. And Alexander, thank you. Thank you for your service. And the rest of you boys, men, um, you're fine. You're literally gonna be fine. It's um, but yeah, thank you for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe if you want. Really helps out the algorithm, as so I've been told. And if the driver lineup changes for 2025, I definitely will do that. I'm still figuring out like what I want to do in terms of this channel, what I want to do. I just said what I want to do twice. No, 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 no. I said it 3 times now. Um, But yeah, I just always wanted to try out being a YouTuber, and this has been fun. And I'll see y'all later. Bye, y'all.